While everyone is out celebrating the fact that we got a Bad Batch trailer, I'm here mourning the fact there is no Commander Cody. And I'm gonna try and use this as the thumbnail. I don't know how to really put this in the thumbnail because for some reason my YouTube doesn't work like that. Works for others, not me. Probably because I have terminal idiocy. It's a bad thing. It's not good. I hope to get it cured, but again, it's terminal, so that's an issue. I'm not funny, am I? Anyway, let's roll the, why do we say roll the clip? Just start. We kick off with, Tarkin talking about how these clones disobey orders because obviously they're defective or whatever. And he's actually with Lama Su, the Prime Minister of the capital of Kamino, which I have forgotten, and I am completely disappointed myself. We see them fight Dark Troopers. Wrecker makes a Pervy the Perv Trooper reference, and then we move on to our next We see some V-Wings fly past. I originally thought they were TIE fighters, but they're not. They are V-Wings, as I've learnt from watching YouTube videos. And it feels like we are really coming into the era of, whatchamacallit, the Imperial era. The Clone Wars are well and truly over. Hunter steals someone's speeder bike to chase down Fennec Shand, I think it is. Then we have one of two things. We either have the Bad Batch taking on Imperial remnants, or this is their last battle of the Clone Wars. So they've scrapped the Kashyyyk stuff, and who knows, they might use that for a Republic Commando game. But they've scrapped the Kashyyyk stuff, and now they are on their last battle of the Clone Wars, I personally think. With all these other clones, too bad the other clones, they're just white. I understand we're going into the Stormtrooper era, but it would be nice if they were, I don't know, green or something. No way, that would be in Kashyyyk. 41st Elite Corps. Oh well, I don't know, pink, whatever. But yeah, it's cool to see this, and as you can see, Wrecker's taking one of the droids for some reason. Now we have a child clone who people, well, not a clone, but people think this character is, I don't know, a clone of Jango Fett, a female clone of Jango Fett. Now, personally, I don't particularly want that because I still want to show some limitations with cloning. Because, we can make an entire army. Now we can just make an entire species, basically. Brand new species if we want, I don't know. But it doesn't really look like Jango Fett. I mean, why is she blonde? And people are going to say, oh, you hate women, so just say it and move on. I don't hate women. I believe in women's rights. But I just don't want a female Jango Fett clone. I don't mind if it's a clone of someone else, or imagine if it was Captain Rex's daughter. How weird would that be? That better not become canon. But for their age, they seem incredibly smart. Just hope it's not a Jango Fett female clone, as that's a bit stupid. Maybe it's a clone of, maybe it's Phasma. Give that character some background. Maybe Phasma's a clone. Who knows? Then we have Hunter going ahead and murdering some clones, which basically confirms, that he and the Bad Batch, except for maybe one, are leaving. We also see a Venator-class Star Destroyer engines light up. I think this is the thing people were calling I can't remember, a Death Star, like an early version of the Death Star. No, it's not. I don't understand why people ever had that thought. I think maybe this is what they're trying to do to get the Empire away, and the shot where we see Crosshair running from this thing, that's because he was trying to hunt them down. So, yeah, that's interesting and cool, I guess. I get serious original trilogy vibes from this. It's awesome. Some people were saying this is Jack, Rise, and Thaya, which is definitely possible. I mean, Thaya may be wearing a pauldron now because people need to know on Kamino if it belongs to him. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. Then we have Fennec talking, and it definitely sounds like Ming-Na Wen, and I think we knew she was going to voice the character, but it's good to have some confirmation. We then see the Bad Batch get attacked by a Brizak, which was seen before in the Clone Wars in the Zygeria arc, and so it's cool that we're going to see some native fauna fight back. I mean, we don't see that much. But it's cool that they're bringing back an animal that was introduced, a long time ago. 2011? So almost 10 years ago. It's great to see this type of stuff. We then see the Bad Batch escaping besides Crosshair. Now I know people are saying, oh well, he's a sniper, so he's going to be in other places, but why would he not be with them escaping? There's a flaw in that. Maybe he's gonna go shoot the people so they can get to the shuttle, but I highly doubt it. He's got that type of personality. He's got that arsehole personality where he's like, no, the Empire's our home. And it will be great to see him really become a villain, and possibly the most complex character of the group. I had the stupidest grin when this fella came onto screen. They don't even mention him. He doesn't get any line of dialogue. It's just 2 shots on possibly Bracca. Now, yeah, I personally think this is Bracca. And the reason it doesn't have, I don't know, the gloom in the sky is because, well, it's sunny. This is what it looks like on a non-cloudy day, or maybe, I don't know, something from the ships was polluting the skies. Who the hell knows? It's just nice to see a sunny scrapyard planet. I mean, it makes the most sense, and it'd be an awesome tie-in to Jedi Fallen Order. And so Rex is walking with his potential daughter. Imagine if that comes true. But yeah, nothing else much to say. We then see Saw Gerrera, and he's not fat yet, so that's great to see. And he's handing a blaster over to Hunter, so a lot of people knew he was going to show up, and it's fair. I mean, we've seen a lot of him, so I'm not overexcited about his appearance. But yeah, it is what it is. It's pretty cool to see him in this transition into, a freedom fighter for Onderon, sorry. I used to think Alderaan and Onderon were the same place. How stupid was I? And to this rebel cell, which will be a fun transition. Then this is the scene I think Hunter is chasing down Fennec. I think Fennec was possibly, maybe she was trained and hired by Crosshair. And since Crosshair might be the villain, it would definitely make a lot of sense. And also they're not in their armor, so this might be a while later or earlier on. Who really knows? But I definitely think it would be cool to see Crosshair train Fennec or something. I don't know. Pretty cool. Now the big question is, where is the flying fuck is my boy Cody? I honestly don't understand why they wouldn't show him in the trailer, so my guess is he's not in the show. Now, that is very upsetting to me, because I love my boy. He's the badass. I keep him in my pocket all the time. I take him out, and because he's the badass. He's always there. But if he's not there, then he's not there. That didn't make much sense, but you know what I mean. Please go ahead and tell me what you thought of the trailer. And this should be very good and get a lot of clicks and likes, because you want to know why? I looked on YouTube Studio, and most people find my channel through searches, which is of The Bad Batch or other things. But, when you search up The Bad Batch, that's how most people find this channel. which is great to see. I mean, 55 subscribers. We're over halfway to 100, so then when we get to 1,000 and 40,000 hours, or was it 4,000 hours of watch time, then I get the money. Then my mission will be complete, but we have a long way to go. So watch this video, give me money, have the satisfaction of having content. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I mean, your fault, mate, really. Wasted 10 minutes of your life. And yes, this might be 10 minutes, I don't know. Well, I'm rambling now, so obviously. See you later, soldiers.